everyone, it's Penny from Kernow Weather Team, and it's another dive into this week's weather, which is looking pretty interesting. But to start off with, I'm going to hand you over to the lovely Hannah, and she's got something interesting to show you all.
Hi everybody, Hannah here. We want to let you into a little secret. We are starting and working very, very hard in the background at a new project. It's going to be Oceanic Wave, and these are some logos from what we're going to do. So it's going to be a new website separate to our Kernow Weather Team website that will be providing data for you for those who are using the ocean. Initially, we're starting off with those surfers and hopefully being able to gather data and charts like you used to be able to see for when you want to go out surfing. There'll be charts with pressures, we'll have water temperatures, we'll have wave heights, we'll have all sorts on there. So I just want you to know that we've got this little project up and coming, but it will be a small subscription to start off with. After we've got everything set up for the surfing community, we're looking to build that further and help with the fishing industry, and which will also include the sailors. Anybody out there sailing their lovely yachts. And hopefully we'll move on from just being around Cornwall to other areas around the UK, Europe, and eventually the world. Hopefully. So over to you, Dave.
Right, I think, yeah, so we're going to have another dive into the weather. I'm going to let Penny show you some lovely weather models to start with, and I have got a surprise one coming up a bit later.
So, okay, to start off with, I'm going to show you what's happening at the moment. I know you're probably looking out the window. I'm thinking we're back to the usual rain. Yes, unfortunately, this is the current radar, and as you can see, we've got plenty of rain over the whole of Cornwall at the moment, and this is going to carry on through most of the day, unfortunately, and even into this evening if this moves for me. No, it's not going to load. Oh no. Yeah, there we go. This will clear by this evening, but as we head through the rest of the evening, we are going to see some showers pushing in, and they're going to be quite heavy at times. So we're not going to escape from the wet today, unfortunately. And we're also going to see some, like we've got now, we've got mist, there's going to be some fog. It's just you're going to be some generally poor conditions throughout the day. So if you are traveling today, you are going to need those lights, and you need to take extra care as well. But as we head through the week, there is a change coming on, and I'm going to quickly show you the 850 temperature chart, if it will let me share. No, it's not going to let me share. Aha, there we go. There you go. As you can see throughout the week, at the moment, we're under a slightly milder air, which is the greens. But as we push into, especially the middle of the week, you see the cold blues pushing in. Now, it's going to be quite interesting this week because the temperatures could drop very low. Now, we've got a low pressure system coming in as well. So we're going to be watching that very, very closely, because as Dave will show you in a minute, there is slight risk of some snow. Now, Dave, can you explain what you're seeing, please? Because I actually don't believe you.
At the moment, all I'm seeing is some pink and multicolourable charts.
I'm going to stop sharing. Go on.
Thank you. Yeah, so at the moment, we're still stuck under a blocking high, which is right over Scandinavia way, and it's causing one or two problems with the long range weather forecasts. And if mine loads. So these are the American GFS, and as I'm running through, you can see it's quite soggy, damp air at the moment. It's not the best of air. then as I keep running through it, and you can see them purples. Just keep an eye on these purple colors. I will show you a more zoomed in one. But Monday, you can see as another low moving in. It's not very nice. And Monday, you might have some blue skies, but it'd be generally cloudy. Tuesday, much the same, really, as we have seen. High pressure is trying to stick by and keep the showers away. But then Wednesday, we have a nice Atlantic low pressure pushing up from the southwest, and you can see it quite clearly on here. And it's introducing quite a lot of rain and some strong winds, and I'll show you that in a minute. But as I start to go into Thursday on these models, you start to see these purples appearing. This is because this rain is now pushing into cold air, and this is bringing a risk of the S word, and I mean a risk of it at the moment, because the weather models are all over the place because of a blocking high. Even if I go forward bit further, you can sort of see it's not a pleasant week ahead. And I'm going right now into December and just got lows coming in there for a while. Right, so these are the wind charts. So rest of today, they're quite light, but then they do pick up a little bit, maybe 20, 25 mile an hour at times. And if we go into Monday, much the same. But it's really the area I'm keeping an eye on is this little low, what's coming in Wednesday into Thursday. There's a risk we could start seeing 40s to 50 mile an hour gusts again. So it's really worth keeping an eye out. And it's going to be really cold as well. Right. This is more of an interesting one. So this is a zoomed in one of the UK of the GFS. And this is just showing you the got damp, miserly stuff we got today. Tomorrow, it's still there, I'm afraid. And then Tuesday, we do get a slight break in the weather. Not for long, though, because Wednesday, this one turns up. Now, this is when the trouble start, because if you remember looking at Penny's charts, it had the cold air. So this rain is bumping into cold air. If I just go a little bit more forward, you can start to see the purples showing, and it's a bit more, so it's in the normal places. If it is, I personally think at the moment, if it's going to do anything, it's going to be sleet. I can't see snow falling at the moment, but it could change by Wednesday when this is due to come in for Thursday. But I've got to show you another weather model. Right, this one's another one, and it shows different colors with sleet and snow. So if I go ahead a little bit, it's just showing plenty of rain, but it's Thursday, we start to see these colors. So the green is your rain and like your sleet, but then suddenly we get these up here, these pink colors. That is indicating the S word, but once again, because we've got a blocking high pattern, we can't say it will snow or it won't snow at the moment. So yes, there is a chance. It's really worth keeping an eye on our page over the next few days anyway, especially with this snow. Do you agree on that,
Dave,
Penny?
yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm a little bit skeptical on this one. However, could we possibly see a situation where it comes in as rain and then it suddenly literally turns to snow like we have seen before?
Yeah, we really could.
The thing though with it is that obviously rain falls as snow when it's really high up in the atmosphere, and then it turns to rain because of the temperatures as it falls towards land. Don't we need to have our land temperature low enough for it to actually settle?
Yeah.
And looking at those charts, they're showing more for North Cornwall rather than anywhere sort of like mid and West Cornwall.
Yeah.
So I think you're going to be fine if you're down West Cornwall, but if you're in North Cornwall going up over the border on the A30, you might have a little bit of a sleety problem. Do you agree?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, it's all going on our temperatures. It's not, even though our land temperature is going to be 8, 7, 6s, they do start to drop on Thursday. They're coming down to 4s.
Oh yeah.
The main problem we've got at the moment is our sea temperatures are still quite mild to quite warm. And
Yeah.
considering Cornwall, the temperatures do fluctuate. Our sea temperatures increase our land temperatures a little bit. And considering the sea temperatures are quite warm, see that then drops your chance of snow. So if you're in somewhere like Gloucestershire or anywhere like that, away from the sea, your ground temperatures will be cooler, and you've got a good chance of getting it. So down here, we need quite a good couple of weeks of cold air to get our sea temperatures a bit lower and get our ground temperatures lower as well.
But then again, with the weather patterns that we've seen lately and the extremes in weather, anything could happen.
Yeah, so I'm having a quick look at the jet stream. It's sort of not a stable jet stream for a while.
So that's the block, is it, that we've just seen there?
The block's up here, right
Yeah.
up the top,
Yeah.
and that blocking pattern is stopping lows from pushing from the southwest. And that's really why I'm even worried about Thursday, because anything over 3 days, you're struggling. Like the weather models are struggling with it. And until that blocking high pattern goes, and you can sort of see the jet stream is sort of all over the place. But there is when that's a week away, but it does drop down quite far down.
Yeah.
And normally when it drops down, like down here, that will fill up with cold air.
Yeah. So the northern side of the jet stream is always colder, isn't it?
Yeah, so it could fill it up. But there's definitely at this stage, and I can't see it, no beast from the east. There really isn't. Like a lot of media outlets are going snowmageddon and all that lot. Maybe from some parts where you get a lot of snow, but for us down here, I can't see it being a snowmageddon personally.
I think you're probably looking at like Bodmin Moor, places like that. If anywhere.
Yeah, North Cornwall.
Yeah, it's like your air pressure charts. So even when it tries to load, even the air pressure drops a bit, but it's not too low, what we have seen. And like I said, the one I'm worried about is the one on Tuesday coming into Wednesday. I don't this one, these weather models don't show much snow at all. This shows it totally different. It shows it more sleety on these ones.
Yeah.
So,
Nothing to get excited about just yet.
Not yet, no. We'll soon start putting up advisories or watches if we do spot it. So basically, Monday, Tuesday be much like this, bit drier and at times. Then Wednesday, we've got some really heavy rain and strong winds coming in. And then Thursday is where it comes really uncertain, because we really don't know what it's going to do.
It's going to be a bit of a difficult forecast.
Yeah, it's going to be tricky. And yeah, some people love snow, some people hate snow. I
love
personally, for myself, I don't mind it for a day. Then after a day, I get bored of it.
And me, I
really
can't stand it.
So
don't like it.
It's inconvenient, isn't it, when you think about it?
It's annoying.
It is,
especially
isn't
when
it?
you've got children.
Yes.
And they blast with snowballs.
And that the page gets.
It's just the roads. It's just the roads and everywhere. It just comes to a halt, doesn't it? You know, you get a few steps, and that's it. You just
closed. And it's just awkward for people who need to get up during the day. It's just awkward.
Yeah, it's not very
fun
nice.
for the kids. I haven't got a problem with it being fun for the kids and parents. But I'd rather stay indoors with a nice log fire.
And actually, it's going to sound a strange one. Hannah is sort of got the laptop sitting on top of the fireplace, and her feet are rather close to it.
Yeah, I've got a bit of a sooty toe at the minute. Well, oh no, the joys of having background so that you haven't got to see what's going on behind me.
Yeah, behind the scenes. So hopefully all goes well. We'll release another weather video on Wednesday, and we'll know a lot more what's happening on Wednesday, if there's got to be any snow, if it's just going to rain, or it might just go off and it'll be sunny and we could be sitting on the beach in warm temperatures. Don't think so. Just to confuse everyone. Anyway, you look how the weather's been come on. 1 minute it's showing warm temperatures, then it's cold, then it's this, then it's that.
Well, it would be funny. It would be funny just to wake up in the morning and we got a load of snow. I mean, we've had everything else so far this year, so why not?
We had that last year, think about it, December.
Yes, I know. Yeah, you're ringing me up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Penny, look out the window. I'm like,
Actually, I'm just going to interrupt here a minute. Maybe you could do a quick update for people with historic data of snow.
Yes. That's a good
you
thing,
would like
actually.
that, get commenting and sharing our videos. And if you'd like that, let us know.
Yeah, I'm sure I can do it on this Swiss site we use. Yeah, because it's got all old data on here.
Historic data, isn't it?
Yeah, so we've got lots going on in the background. We've got 2 websites. One's nearly built, but it's not switched on. We've got one just being built. And then we possibly could have another website for all your land data. So we'll have one for the oceans, one for the land. So yeah, we have got so much going on. And a few maybe surprises at the end, which would be nice. Yeah,
anyway, thank you all.
Thank you all.
My Sunday dinner is cooking. I'll speak to you.
Got that. All right, take care, everyone.
Later.
Bye.
Bye.